When you hear the word, mining cryptocurrency, it conjures up images of navigating deep, dark tunnels. But it's actually relatively easy to understand the concept. Mining cryptocurrency is the act of trying to compute a specific hash value by producing a set value that, when hashed along with the block ledger, produces a specific result. Let's explore more about cryptocurrency mining. How cryptocurrencies work. A cryptocurrency runs on a blockchain, which is a shared ledger or document duplicated several times across a network of computers. The updated document is distributed and made available to all holders of the cryptocurrency. Every single transaction made and the ownership of every single cryptocurrency in circulation is recorded in the blockchain. The blockchain is run by miners, who use powerful computers that tally the transactions. Their function is to update each time a transaction is made and also ensure the authenticity of information, thereby ascertaining that each transaction is secure and is processed properly and safely. As payment for their services, miners are paid physically minted cryptocurrency as fees by vendors or merchants of each transaction. The value of the cryptocurrency fluctuates based on demand and supply, although there is no fixed value for it. Buyers and sellers agree on a value, which is fair and is based on the value of the cryptocurrency trading elsewhere. Since there is no intermediary like bank involved in the transaction, as it is a peer-to-peer transaction, the transaction fee that is associated with credit cards is eliminated. The identity of the buyer and seller are not revealed. However, each and every transaction is made public to all the people in the blockchain network. You can acquire a cryptocurrency through exchanges found online or trade it for traditional currencies. Apart from pure speculation, many invest in cryptocurrency as a geopolitical hedge. During times of political uncertainty, the price of Bitcoin tends to increase. Aside just the regular buying and holding of Bitcoin, I oftentimes recommend that people invest their cryptocurrency in crypto interest accounting with reliable service companies like Zippercoin Tech, a service investment company that gives investors return on investment made in days. Assume Jack wants to buy an item valued at $10,000 and he realizes that the seller Jane accepts cryptocurrency, say Bitcoin, as a form of payment. Jack scouts around to find the prevailing exchange rate, say $1,000 per currency. Jack gets Jane's public Bitcoin address from Jane's website, although both parties remain anonymous to each other. Jack can now instruct his Bitcoin client or the software installed on his computer to transfer 10 Bitcoins from his wallet to Jane's address. Jack's Bitcoin client will electronically sign the transaction request with his private key known only to him. Jack's public key, which is a public information, can be used for verifying the information. When Jack's transaction is broadcast to the Bitcoin network, it would be verified in a few minutes by miners. The 10 Bitcoins will now be transferred to Jane's address. Crypto mining. Cryptocurrency mining includes two functions: adding transactions to the blockchain, securing and verifying, and also releasing new currency. Individual blocks added by miners should contain a proof of work, or POW. Mining needs a computer and a special program, which helps miners compete with their peers in solving complicated mathematical problems. This would need huge computer resources. In regular intervals, miners would attempt to solve a block having the transaction data using cryptographic hash functions. Hash value is a numeric value of fixed length that uniquely identifies data. Miners use their computer to zero in on a hash value less than the target, and whoever is the first to crack it would be considered as the one who mined the block and is eligible to get a rewarded. Earlier, only cryptography enthusiasts served as miners. However, as cryptocurrencies gained in popularity and increased in value, mining is now considered a lucrative business. Consequently, several people and enterprises have started investing in warehouses and hardware. As enterprises jumped into the fray, unable to compete, Bitcoin miners have begun to join open pools, combining resources to effectively compete. Bank of New York Mellon Corp has been running an internal blockchain platform for U.S. Treasury bond settlements since early 2016. The private nature of the platform has kept it out of the regulatory purview. Once the bank decides to roll it out to clients and use it commercially, regulatory oversight might come into the picture. A complete mining kit consists of graphics cards, a processor, power supply, memory, cabling and a fan, which would cost between $2,400 and $3,800. Given that existing GPUs aren't powerful enough, now miners are flocking to application-specific integrated circuits, or ASICs. To circumvent this shortcoming, NVIDIA and AMD are said to be working on GPUs, which could be used specifically for the purpose. The two companies who are dominant in consumer-grade mining hardware are Canaan and Bitmain. Bitmain, based in Beijing, does mining as well as manufactures mining hardware.